me a video camera, I'll take it up there and I'll show you. It's only up to here. It's brilliant, the rocks are huge, the biggest.
Incredible, isn't it?
These are all the...
It's all the ones that have fallen further down the hill. But that's not the slip up there, is
the
it?
little ones.
That's not the slip up there.
No, you can't see out, but I mean the moss and the stuff like that, just, it's all over, isn't it? So, if I can borrow a video camera, seeing I didn't bring my own, thank you.
You don't want the earphones, didn't you?
No, just the camera, don't worry about sound, nothing. I'll just take the camera and I'll be back. The rocks in here are just huge. It's really amazing how big they are. They're great big rocks, look like they've just been thrown down the hillside. And we're trying to look for an airplane, and this is like trying to do the impossible.
Yeah, I'm out here in the slip.
I'm just going to go around this side.
Right, I'll just go straight through here.
Alright, I'll go further on. Further on?
Yep.
Adam! Yes, isn't it?
Need some knots in the rope.
Let go. Oh, you can take it off now.
Hang on, I'll come down that bit of rope. Hang on.
Keep letting it out though, because otherwise it hangs me up and I can't move. It's actually got a bit better here. Not here.
If you're going to hook that rope, you stop there, stop, because you're running.
I'll stop here now. We're off the worst part.
That's the way to do it. A bit of rope and a good pole.
You've another 500 or 600 feet to go yet, boy.
Aye?
Another 500 or 600 feet to go yet.
No, it'll be a mile. This fern's that thick, you grab hold of it, down you go with it.
It's all very well 500 feet to go, but we remember we've come up about 1,000.
Oh dear, dear, dear. Oh dear. This is the hardest stuff. You grab hold of something, pulls out of the moss. And I've got, I think, about another 500 or 600 feet to go, and it may as well be a mile.
You ready to carry on?
I didn't get much of a breather in this place. Which way am I going? I'll have to have a look around.
Right up there.
trees, trees and more trees. If there was an aeroplane in here, you'd have to basically be standing right on it, because there's so many rocks that look white, so many stuff that looks like it, that you could walk over it and not even see it. And how do you go through this stuff? Well, there's only one way. Go up to the top and come down through it in lines. It's the only way. And to get to the top, we've got to find an easy way to get here, because I am not coming up from down there anymore. No way. And I'll carry on. I've had my piece. I've said my piece. I feel a lot better. Oh. I hope these young birch trees don't pull out of the ground, because I don't want to be a bad conservationist or conservationist pulling trees out on the way up. Right. Whoa! Nearly went over. Up we go.
No, you need it.
Have you had lunch yet?
Huh?
You had your lunch?
Haven't you had your lunch?
No.
Are you going to have any?
Oh no, I haven't had no.
I'd starve if I went any further without eating anything.
Some lollies? Eating the lollies up here?
I had pineapple, and it's well worth carrying a tin up here. It's well worth the wait. Because when you get up here, you have something nice.
And what's in the bag?
Oh, lots of lollies. Lots of them. All sorts. They're nice.
You'll be heading for the creek again, eh?
Oh no, no need to go to the creek. Because I've got a drink of water. See, I carry even a bottle of water. And when the bottle gets empty, I just find a creek. If I can't find a creek, then I just slow down on my drink until we find another creek.
Well, I've had mine. I bought a tin of baked beans, and Adam put some peaches in, tinned peaches in.
Apricots.
Apricots. Oh well, they're all the same. But I decided that the apricots in the tin might be a better idea than the baked beans that I bought. Baked beans don't seem to be a very good idea up here. I'm so thirsty coming up that hill. But however, we're all fueled up, and we're just going to carry on up the ridge here to overlook into Paradise Valley. That was a terrible trip up through there. That was rugged. But it's pleasant in here. Beautiful place in here. But on a cold, foggy, wet day, it could be the most miserable place.
Must get pretty cold up here at night with all the snow around. Just had a look, it says on the GPS that it's 5,512 feet right where we are now. It's pretty high up. As you can see out over here, that's South Huxley, the Forks Huts down around that corner. It's also very, very quiet up here. Just having a look at the GPS. It says here I've got to go just under a mile to get back to where the others are, just above the bush line. Back round this way. Down in that valley, way down at the far end, is where Adam is. It doesn't look very far down there, but straight over the side is 700 feet down the hill. I've got to sit up here most of the afternoon while Adam's down in there, down in that valley around the corner around there. It actually goes right up round the corner that way too. I've got to sit up here and keep a radio link between Adam and the caravan around there, because it's so far away over that ridge behind us there, and the radio won't work that that far away.
Well, I'm up here above the Huxley. I'm up in the Paradise Valley, where many years ago a lot of deer and chamois and tail were shot. But I've come up here to have a look and see if there's any sign of any bush or anywhere where an aeroplane could have crashed into. If it could have crashed into any of the bush up here, but there's basically there's no bush. The only bush really is up behind us, where I came in from over in the Huxley on that ridge back behind us. But on both sides of us here, all along here, there's all what do you call it? All that alpine scrubby stuff. But over back behind me here, there's a lot of rock faces, very high, steep bluffs, like bluffs up on here, bluffs up on there, and a lot of rocks in the actual valley floor itself, actually. And further up, it's all glacier country, so there's nothing really up here. But I sort of hoped there'd be some deer or chamois, but I was disappointed with that too, because there's just nothing to be seen. We're going to have a look at it and see what's in there. I wonder what happens to the stuff if you put a bullet through it. I don't know whether the stuff bounces or whether it, I don't know. Are you there, Simon? Are you there? Can you hear me?
I'm here.
Yeah, I've got down off that ledge I was on,
and I'm on the way out.
Oh, righto then. What's it like in there?
Absolutely hopeless for an aeroplane. There's no bush. The only bush is right back at the entrance to the valley.
But right up at this end of the valley, there's just alpine grassland. Yeah, so if anything went in there, it'll be out in the open then.
Yes, it would have been out in the open. And even if it hit one of those scree slopes way up at the top and got buried, over the years since it crashed, debris would have washed down. The river is just so bouldery and rocky.
Particles would wash down, I would imagine.
Yes, no, nothing's in there. It'd be out in the open if it was. You'd see something.
Yeah, so I think we can successfully eliminate the Paradise Valley area. It's not in here.
Yeah, so you're coming in now then?
Yes, I'm absolutely had it, and I think there's something like 2 miles or something I've got to walk out. And it's getting dark.
And jolly late, so I'll scamper as fast as I can get back to camp. So I'll meet you on that ridge.
Yes, righto. I'll wait here until you come down further then.
Yes. Alright then, ta-da.
Righto, goodbye.
Time to get back. Back to camp. None of this foolery.